my name is David Bible, and I'm here to talk to you about the Agile transformation within Armor Active Cyber Defense. There's three main things that I would like to talk to you about today. One, that is, what is Agile? Two, the implementation of Agile within Armor. And three, what are the benefits that an Agile transformation would bring to Armor? So let's go ahead and discuss what is Agile. Well, before I can do that, I need to talk to you about what the old methodology is, which is called the waterfall method. So let's say that you needed a ball created. So you came to me and said, hey, can you create me a ball? I said, sure. And in 6 months, I brought you a ball. But it wasn't exactly what you wanted. You wanted a large red ball, but what I gave you was a small green ball. What Agile methodology allows us to do is assess the project throughout the development cycle. And agilemethodology.org states that this is one of the things that the Agile methodology allows us to do. So with the Agile methodology, what we are able to do is you would come to me and say, hey, create me a ball. And I say, great. What size ball? What color? What shape? And then throughout the development cycle, I would say, hey, can you come look at this? And is this what you're envisioning? And at the end, the product that I give you is actually the product that you initially wanted. And C Prime just discusses that Agile promotes a business approach that aligns development with customer needs and company goals. So it makes sure that your company goals are aligned with the customer needs and you're actually creating products that the market wants. So great. Why would we not want to do this? Well, let's talk about how we can implement that within Armor. So to do this implementation, we would need to start breaking down what exactly is the Agile process. Well, this starts with the Scrum process, as you can see on the screen. So take the ball story, for example. What the steps that we would need to take in order to actually create that ball is what we would call a backlog. So this backlog is all the steps that we need in order to actually finish the complete product for the end goal. So we would take that and break it up into what's called sprints. Now, Mahesh Yadav said that these sprints are inspect and adapt cycles. So basically what that allows you to do is make sure that you're keeping track of, hey, during this 2 to 4 week sprint, the functionality that we created is actually the functionality that the customer desires. So during these 2 to 4 week sprints, you go and you finish the actual functionality, and you finish that piece of the backlog and then push it through, and you continue that process until it's actually done. So once you would then have the final product and it actually meets the customer needs. Well, during all of this, we would also do 24-hour daily Scrum meetings. So every day you would bring your team together, and when you do this, you bring them together to discuss what they're working on that day, what have they worked on since the last time that they met, and also any roadblocks that they would have. Well, great. So how do we actually implement this within Armor? Well, first we would need to train. We would need to train them on this process. This is a very intricate process, and while we broke it down into a very easy and readable picture, it's going to be a long journey. It can't be done overnight, which is why we need to train on it. We also need a coach on it, so it's not going to be, hey, here's 2 weeks of training, go do it. We're going to coach you how to do it. We're not going to tell you what to do, we're going to show you how to do it also. And then lastly, we need to maintain that. Not only do we need to maintain it, but we need to make sure that you get your return on investment. Narinder Gupta actually came up with the return on investment calculator for Agile methodology, and it actually came out to be 500% return on investment for companies who went through an Agile transformation. So that's 5 times your investment that you're going to put into changing from the waterfall methodology to the Agile methodology. And not only that, but you'll also get more benefits that we'll talk about now. So what are those benefits? Christian Verwees talked about Agile emphasizing teamwork and the human aspect. So what's the human aspect? The human aspect is basically, as a person, we want to feel part of something greater. We want to be part of a greater good. So what Agile does, it gives autonomy and ownership of a project for each individual person on a development team. Now, what does this mean? Well, when people feel ownership over something, they're gonna put their heart into it. They're gonna try really hard. They're actually gonna work for you, and they're not gonna work just for you. They're gonna work for themselves. They know that this product and this project is gonna be a reflection on their work and what they are. So if they believe in the product and they believe in the project, they're gonna make sure that they pour their heart out. They pour their heart out for you. Those 24-hour Scrum meetings that we discussed in the previous slide, those lead to innovation. You're bringing an entire group of talented, smart people together, and what does that mean? You're gonna get innovation. You're gonna fix problems that you didn't even know that you had, and it's gonna lead to a better product that you can bring to market. And then lastly, you're gonna attract the best talent within the industry. John Younger stated that expertise, innovation, and speed are what attracts the latest and greatest IT talent today. Well, all three of those things are things that we've mentioned within the Agile methodology and going through a transformation. So while it was quick, we discussed what exactly is Agile, the implementation that we would be able to bring to Armor, and what benefits you would be able to see. And in our next steps and our next meeting, I'd like to discuss where we can go next.